Good morning, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is applications of differential equations of first order and first degree to electric circuits. Now, the electric circuit, it is made up of an active element, a source of energy such as battery or generator, the three passive elements resistance, inductance and capacitance. The following notations we are using for the derivations of differential equations for electric circuits. The quantity of electricity, this is defined by Q. Current, it is defined by I. Resistance, it is defined by R. Inductance, we are taking as L. Capacitance, we are taking as C. Electromotive force as E. Now current, this is given by I is equal to dq by dt, or it can be Q is equal to integral I dt. Now, the current I through one of three passive elements is related to the voltage drop across it as follows. So, the voltage drop across resistance, this is given by Ri. Voltage drop across inductance L, this is given by L into di by dt. Voltage drop across capacitance, this is given by Q by C. Now, what do you mean by Kirchhoff's rule? Kirchhoff's rule says that the sum of voltage drop across resistance, capacitance and inductance, this is equal to electromotive force. So, if we have the voltage drop R as Ri and voltage drop across inductance L is L into di by dt and across capacitance is Q by C, then summation of these Ri plus L into di by dt plus Q by C, this is equal to electromotive force. Now the differential equations for RL series circuits are given by: consider an electric circuit containing resistance R and inductance L in series with voltage source E. Now the current I following in the circuit at any time t. Let we have assumed this as I. Now applying Kirchhoff's rule. Now because differential equation is for R and L series circuit, so we will write the voltage drop across resistance R. This is equal to Ri, and across inductance L, this is L into di by dt, which is equal to electromotive force E. So it is shown diagrammatically also. Resistance is R, voltage drop across resistance is Ri, across inductance L is L into di by dt, I is the current and E is the electromotive force. So just solving this, taking L in the denominator, we are getting di by dt plus R by Li is equal to E by L. So this is of the form dq by dt plus R I is equal to say P. Now it's a Leibniz linear equation. You can see that it's a Leibniz linear equation. So its integrating factor, this is given by E integral R by L dt, or this is equal to E R by L t. So its solution, this is given by I integrating factor is equal to E by L E R by L t dt plus C. This is the fixed solution corresponding to the Leibniz linear equation. So just taking the integral, when you take up the integral, so the E by L, it will be outside the integral sign. So you are left with E R by L t. So just take its integral. So you will get L by R E raised to power R by L t dt, or just divide it with the help of e raised to power R by L t. We will get the current I as E by R plus C e raised to power minus R by L t. Now at time t is equal to 0, current I is 0. So just substitute these values at time t is equal to 0. I is 0. So C becomes minus E by R. Now just substitute the value of C as minus E by R and write it down. So current I becomes E by R 1 minus E raised to power minus R by L T. So this is the expression corresponding to the current I at any time t. Now you can see that as t increases, the factor e raised to power minus r by l decreases. So, and if t approaches to infinity, so this becomes 0. So current I, this becomes E by R. So maximum value of I, this is given by E by R. Now let us take up one question. An constant electromotive force E volts is applied to a circuit containing a constant resistance R ohms in series and constant inductance L henries. If the initial current is 0, show that current builds up to half its theoretical maximum is L log 2 by R seconds. So let I be the current in the circuit at any time t. So by Kirchhoff's rule, this we have already discussed. This is voltage drop across resistance Ri, voltage drop across inductance L is L into di by dt, which is equal to E. So taking L in the denominator. So what you will get? Di by dt plus R by Li. This is equal to E by L. Now this is the Leibniz linear equation and it has the standard solution. Its integrating factor, this is given by e raised to power integral. Whatever the coefficient of I is there, that will be written over there, R by L dt. Just integrate it, you will get e raised to power R by L t. So its solution, this is given by I e raised to power R L by T, which is equal to E by L e raised to power R by L T dt plus C. So on solving it and taking e raised to power R by Lt in the denominator, we will get I is equal to E by R plus C e raised to power minus R by L T. Now at time t is equal to 0, C is the constant. So for finding the value of the constant, we apply the condition when time t is equal to 0, current I is 0. So that will give you the value of C. So C is equal to minus E by R. So just substitute the value of C as minus E by R. So current I is E by R 1 minus e raised to power minus R by L t. This is the expression for the current at any time t. Now as t attain its maximum, when t approaches to infinity, current I, this becomes E by R. Now one condition is given to us that current in this circuit be half its theoretical maximum value after time t seconds. So maximum value is I is equal to E by R. So how to solve this? So this is 1/2 of maximum value. So maximum value is E by R, which is equal to the current I, E by R 1 minus e raised to power minus R by L t, where t is for t seconds. So E by R get cancelled. So we are left with 1 by 2 e raised to power minus R by L t, or you can take the log on both sides. So minus R by Lt, this is equal to log of 1 by 2, which is equal to log 1 minus log 2. Log 1 is 0. So just solving it out, you will get T as L log 2 by R. This is the answer. This is the term which we have to find. Next question is the equation of the electromotive force in terms of current I for an electric circuit having resistance R and condenser of capacity C in series is E is equal to R by Ri plus integral I by C dt. Find the current at any time t when E is given to you as E naught sine omega t. Now this expression is given to you. Ri plus integral I by C dt, this is equal to E naught sine omega t. Clear? Now differentiating it. So on differentiating it, you will get R di by dt plus I by C. This is equal to omega E naught cos omega t. So divide it through R. So what we will get, di by dt plus I by RC is equal to omega E naught divided by R cos omega t. Now you can see that it is again a Leibniz linear integral, Leibniz linear equation. So its integrating factor, this is given by e raised to power integral 1 by RC dt, or this is e raised to power t by RC. Now the solution is given by y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q integrating factor dt plus c. If you have the equation dq by dp by dt plus qt is equal to r. If it is of the form, then its solution is given by this, which we have already discussed. So I into integrating factor is equal to the electromotive force E integrating factor dt plus k, where k is the constant. Now we know this result, integral e raised to power ax cos bx dx. So this is given by e raised to power ax divided by under root a square plus b square cos bx minus tan inverse b by a. So what it becomes, omega E naught by R, which is equal to integral e raised to power t by RC cos omega t, where our a is 1 by RC and our b is omega. Right, so just substituting the value of a as 1 by RC and b as omega, we will get this expression. Clear? So ultimately you are getting this expression, or which is equal to this. So this gives the current at any time t. Next is a resistance of 100 ohms and an inductance of 0.5 Henry are connected in series with a battery of 20 volts. Find the current in the circuit as a function of t. Now resistance 100 ohms is given to us, inductance L is given to us as 0.5, and E electromotive force, that is given as 20 volts. So these three things are given to us. So we will just substitute these values. So let I be the current in the circuit at any time t, given by the equation 2 of the question number 1. So I will be E by R plus C e raised to power minus R by L t, which we have already derived in question number 1. So just substituting the value of E, R, solving it, what you will get, I is equal to 1 by 5 plus C e raised to power minus 200 t. Now at time t is equal to 0, current I is 0. At time t is equal to 0, current I is 0. So that will give you the value of C which is equal to minus 1 by 5. So just substitute the value of C over here. Take 1 by 5 outside. You will get the current I at any time t. So this is all about the electric circuits. Thanks to all. Students, please subscribe, like and share the channel. Thank you.